get Momo some pull-ups, and I want to surprise him with some toys that I've been having my eye on. It's just like one of those, I think like Paw Patrol, something like sets or Bluey sets that I just want to get him. I know he had like this cute little Mickey Mouse that he liked and the foot came off. So I just want to find him something that he can just, you know, play with. And I'm going to see if I can see something nice for Thomas. You know, I just feel like I haven't shopped for toys for my kids in so long. And I miss that. Like, I don't like not being able to feel like I'm able to treat my kids, you know. I know I've been like in working mode, taking care of bills and stuff, trying to keep up. But I feel like my kids deserve to have a good childhood. They deserve toys. You know, they deserve to get treated, you know, every so often or whenever I could, pretty much. If it was up to me, I'll be treating them all the time. But yeah, I feel like I just feel in my heart to just get them something. And so I plan on taking them. It's like 4 in the afternoon. It literally poured down raining, and oh my god, I just had like the most, I don't know, crazy time doing an Instacart drop off. I had 3 and it just started pouring down rain. The people that came out to help me, they grabbed the wrong order. It's just, I don't know why, but I guess DoorDash rearranged the drop off delivery, so that just threw everything off. So I hope like they got everything they have from that order, and I try to like let them know and had in advance. I tried my best. I had some extra bags, but like literally the Aldi bags are like falling apart. Oh my god, I'm just glad I got that over with. And so yeah, basically I'm gonna go home, make sure the boys is fresh for today, and I plan on taking them to Stone Mountain, you guys. The boys haven't been there before. I have, when I hiked up at the actual mountain, and I just feel like taking them there. I know they got a park. I haven't really did all their amenities that they have there, but I at least want to go there. It is $20 for parking. But yeah, I just want to get the boys out the house. You know, it's summertime. You know, it's summertime. So that is something I've been wanting to take the boys to, just to also get a good workout and enjoy the weather. So that's literally what I plan on doing, and I plan on taking you guys along with me. So make sure you guys show me some love. I'm actually not on my camera. I left it at home, but I'm going to be using my other camera though. So yeah, right now I'm almost at Target. I'm going to just run it really quick, grab him some pull-ups, and yeah, you guys head on back home. I literally almost got drenched and my hair probably got a little wet, but I'm good, y'all. The sun's obviously back out, as you guys can see from the background. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a great time. Hopefully it don't rain anymore. I'm not sure what time the park closed or anything, but I just want to get the boys out the house because, you know, I'm doing all this working and stuff. I just want to be, you know, allow the boys to have a fun summer as well, and don't just get caught up with just work. But afterwards, I do have to I do want to go back to working because yeah, the grind does not stop over here. It's just me. I'm doing the best I could, trying to maintain everything. So yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all probably when I get home, when we're off to Stone Mountain, and I'll show you guys the toy that I got Momo. And as far as Thomas, I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'm gonna find him something that's like around the area where Massimo stuff may be in Target. This is a different Target I'm going to, so hopefully they have like the similar thing, but we're about to find out. So hey loves, welcome to my YouTube channel, West Indie Collection. If you are new to my channel, welcome babes. I'm glad I have you here. So unfortunately, like your girl, I got bad news. I literally lost all my footage from my SD card, and so that's why there's really nothing to show as far as taking you guys along with me and vlogging the whole experience. But I'm going to tell you guys about what happened, and my phone's on like 8%, so I can't take too long, but I'm basically going to tell you guys like what happened and everything. Try to tell y'all the best experience to my knowledge, and yeah, and then towards the end what happened to my camera pretty much. So pretty much like me and my kids, we did go to Stone Mountain. My boys technically haven't been there before. Thomas said he'd been there before, but he didn't like do the mountain or nothing like that. I think he went there like on a field trip or something. And then Massimo, this was his first time, and this was my, I want to say maybe third time either second or third time of going there. So we went on a family trip. It's already towards the end, like maybe 5, 6 something at night maybe. I plan to go a lot earlier in the day. However, I was working and stuff. So, and I just know I want to get the boys out just to enjoy the weather, the scenery, get them out the house. I figure it'll be a nice workout to do. So I wanted to do that with the boys. So we went. When we got there, everything went great. I did get lost at first. Like, I kept driving and driving through Stone Mountain, and I'm like, where is like the walk up, you know, to the mountain? And I couldn't find it. Something, yeah, there's no ways down this far. Like, something had happened. So I asked a lady, and she told us what to do. So basically, where we passed that I did saw, we basically was there. Like, I don't recognize it. I'm like, oh, this is it right here, because I remember like the parking lot or whatever. So basically, we got parked. It's getting gloomy out, but still nice in a way. But you could tell like it's either getting later in the day and it's like getting gloomy out. So like, we arrive and everything. We start to walk in. We chit chat with the boys. Momo is just full of energy, just bouncing off the walls, just so happy. And Thomas, like, he was in a good mood too. Thomas actually was like ahead of us at times. We did stop to take like some pictures, which I'm definitely going to drop here for you guys. And you'll see how pretty much we're just walking up, you know. I'm showing them the views, talking to them. Thomas is being very helpful to his brother Momo, like going up the rocks. But Momo was literally doing everything on his own as well. And I'm just behind, like, you know, getting them and stuff like that, watching them. So we're getting further up. I feel like it was like a lot of family teamwork, good vibes. I gave Momo some water. Because you could tell like he was like trying to take a break and stuff. And I'm like, you know, you just need some water. Mind you, he had his toy Spider-Man. But I'm like, you just need some water. So I gave him some water, and then we continued to go further. And then we took another break, and we ate an apple, which he threw down the mountain at some point. Thomas, I think, ate his, or had his eventually rolled down. I can't really remember. So we took another break with a nice beautiful view, just chatting it up, and we're talking about if we're gonna reach the top. I'm like up here telling Thomas about it. So we then go up. I noticed Thomas had on like Crocs, right? And I told him to bring shoes, but I guess he didn't want to wear shoes. Momo had on shoes, but he kept kind of slipping as we were going up the mountain, because it was like slippery in some spots, and you could tell like there was like some wetness on the rocks as we were going up. So I had to definitely keep a lookout for Momo, because there was times he was just slipping just a little bit. And if you've been to Stone Mountain, you know, almost halfway up the mountain, there's this like two bars that you can like hold on to help you go up further, because it's like a really steep part. So we got to that part, and I had to help Momo because he did start to slide a little bit, and there was another guy. He actually reached out and helped me get Momo to the other side, because I wanted to switch sides. So that turned out great, because he was sliding. I had to like literally kind of hold it around his stomach. And as we did get steeper up, he did say, Mom, I don't want to go further. And I'm like, we're strong, we got this, you know, just trying to motivate him. So we get to the part right before it gets to that big steep part, and then you're literally at the top. So we get to that part, we sit, and I think that's when we ate the apples, I think. But anyhow, everything is going good. And then Thomas then goes, at first he said, Mom, I'm gonna make it to the top. Like, okay, are you sure? But then I was like, I don't know, because Momo's so little. I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want it to be intimidating for him. He's only 2 years old, you know, because when you're up there, it literally looks like a cliff. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't like I was trying to be strong, so I wasn't trying to be that nervous. But I know, like, look, he's too young, like, you know, just being alert and stuff. And yeah, so basically that's what happened. And then so after that part, he eventually changed his mind about going to the top, right? So I'm cool. I'm respecting my kids' boundaries, you know. That was fine. We were gonna walk back down. Tell me why, as we're walking back down, right? As we're walking back down, we started seeing the dark clouds, literally. The dark clouds. And I had that on footage as well, but like I said, everything's gone. So we capture it, you know, I'm like, oh, boom, boom. And then I was like, okay, it looks like it's possibly going to rain. And then it started like thunder, because we did hear, like, we started to hear the thunder. And I'm like, so as we're walking down the hill, mind you, there's another guy with his, I want to say children. They look like they could have been biracial. He started walking down with us. You know, we're chatting up. So we're speaking here and there to some people as we go up the hill, down the hill. But he was kind of like close to us. So as we're walking down the hill, y'all, we heard thunder. Mind you, we weren't technically halfway. We still was kind of reaching towards halfway down the hill. Tell me why we didn't even get like another sign or anything. We didn't get no sprinkles yet first. I'm thinking, oh, we're probably going to get some sprinkles before anything. It's going to be okay. Y'all, that was not true. Out of the blue, it literally started pouring on us going down the hill. Like, literally. It just came boom. So I could just tell, like, the quick couple seconds of panic. Like, I saw Thomas act like he was starting to run. Momo, I'm like picking him, like, I don't know, I think I immediately picked him up or something. But but before it even starts raining, we're like going down the rocks. I'm like trying to speed. I'm just trying to walk as fast as I could, but be careful because I had my baby. So as we're going down the hill, eventually the guy or his sons reached out to help me with Momo because it's raining outside. Mind you, it was slippery at times going down the mountain. So the dad, basically, long story short, the dad and the sons was taking turns with Momo, and I'm like there along the way, like I'm a little in front of them in a way, but they were kind of reach out, and I had my big purse, mind you, a bag of apples and water bottles, but I had my big black purse with me when we went up the mountain. So when it did start raining as well, I gripped my purse so tight because I had like all my devices on it, right? So I was gripping my purse tight. I'm talking to my son while he's being held, like, it's okay, mommy's right here, because he did started crying at first, and then as we continue to go down the hill, he calmed down and he stopped. And Thomas, he was like more ahead of us, but he kept like checking back to make sure, like, Mom, I'm right here, waving at me. And I'm like, I'm coming. Y'all, my face was getting so drenched. It came to the part where I could barely see. It was just crazy. Like, we literally all was like soaked. So we're getting further and further down. As we're walking down, I'm like, it's okay, we got this, we're almost there. Like I said, the boys were taking turns holding Momo, which I appreciate so much that they even thought to help me with him. Even though one boy, he almost kind of slid holding Momo, and then that's when the dad was like, you know, trying to take him back or whatever. But I just appreciate it because they all helped. Thomas was good. And I'm just glad we basically got down the hill, you know, safe and sound and everything. And then I'm just thinking, okay, we're going to go to, I want to explain music. We're just thinking, okay, when we get to the bottom of the hill, let's go to the bathroom for like shelter. I'll keep the boys there, and then I'll basically go back to my car, get the car, pick them up. And his kids was going to meet us there too. So we get to the bottom of the hill. Thank God we made it there safe and sound. And that's when I kind of recorded a little bit of an update. One of the ladies that was with the guy's kids, she said, is this your son? She said, he was looking for you or something like that. And then she goes, he helped me out. He is, you know, I was like, you know, he's a gentleman. And then I think she gave him a hug. Like, I just thought that was so sweet, because this event of me and my family, it literally taught me like a lot. It taught me a lot, because not only did we have a family outing, it taught us teamwork together as a family. It reminded me, when the rain came down, it reminded me off of that movie, that survival movie, where they had that big old tsunami and like it just took everything away. It kind of gave me those vibes. And this is like what you have to think of when you're in survival mode. Like, you have to stick together as a team, be by your family, be careful. Like, it gave me literally like the outside world, like survival instance, because we were literally on a mountain surrounded by rocks, woods, like a lot of stuff. And then we saw deers. Like, we saw 2 deers going up the mountain. We literally walked past the 2 deers on the mountain. And there was another deer at the bottom of the mountain. So the boys was able to see that. Mama was fascinated. It was just really overall a nice, cool experience. But it was kind of scary at the same time. And then when it started pouring on us like that, just imagine if we was at the very top of the hill and it just came down on us. Like, yeah, and nobody really there to like help you. So it was kind of like scary in that sense. And like I said, I'm just glad like we fought through it. My boys, they were strong. They did a wonderful job. Like, I feel like we got a great workout in as a family. And I just really wish you guys would have saw it, because it was literally like a beautiful thing. So pretty much when we got to the car, we kind of drenched our clothes off. I kind of had a plan of what we were going to do when we got to the car. So pretty much, I took off all Momo's clothes, his shoes and stuff, put it in the trunk because I had that paper in my trunk. I literally took off my shoes, and y'all, I'm honestly gonna RIP to them dunks because they got soaked. And y'all know when y'all wet y'all shoes, they start to leave a smell. I don't want that happening, so I'm probably just gonna toss some shoes. And then Thomas, I told him to take off his shirt, take off his socks, drench it out, and we're gonna put it in the trunk. And then I had him sit on a hoodie that I had in the car, and I sat on like an Aldi's paper bag with my shoes off. And Momo, he didn't have nothing on besides I laid a blanket in the back for him, and I basically turned on the heat. In the process of that, this is when my camera started acting funny. Basically, my SD card, because I literally filmed right before we went to the car, and then I did have my purse on a bench, so I don't know if a little rain could have gotten my purse when walking down the mountain or what. But I remember when I took my when I checked my camera when we were like situated in the car, something was wrong with my SD card. Something was wrong. It was saying like, it didn't say like damage or anything. It just said like as if nothing wanted to pop up for it, you know. So I took it out. I noticed there were like some water on it, and then I guess probably inside my camera. But my camera appeared to be fine. I probably just didn't really give it a full chance and give it enough time. Hey you guys, so I'm back home to finish off the video. So pretty much my camera, like, it was just showing anything, right? And so that's when literally I like gave my phone, like I was trying to like air dry my camera out, see if that helps with the water, and I was wiping off my SD card gently, putting it back and taking it back out. So I just finally was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this another shot. I'm gonna give this another shot as soon as I get back home. As I'm getting home, so as I'm home, basically I then see a pop-up that says SD card not formatted. For some reason at that time, it was not clicking for me. Yes. Give me 1 second till I'm done. At that point, like, it wasn't clicking for me, like, what that meant. I'm like, why do I keep saying that? It's obviously saying it's not damaged. I just was not sure, you know? So I then randomly Googled, I said, what does it mean? And on my particular type of camera. And it said, basically, it was a female video that was showing me how to go on my camera and then select format the video. Y'all, tell me why I did that without knowing what format it meant. Which means basically you're swiping all the storage off your phone, and it literally starts your SD card from scratch. So everything, it literally permanently deletes everything. I did not know that, you guys, at all. At all. So I'm like freaking out, trying to find ways of how to recover it. I'm Googling, it's saying it's a chance. You just have to use certain software and everything. I saw different like apps. So here I am trying it on my computer, but I wasn't having that much of a success. So I kind of thought of someone that's like a gamer to like try to help me. And basically, long story short, I'm going to sleep. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to try to worry about this tomorrow. Maybe take it to Best Buy. See what they say. I know that they charge for certain things, and especially if they have to ship it off, but I also know like Best Buy is pricey as well, but I at least wanted to know or get like any type of advice from them. So I called the other person, and they said they'll like try to help me walk through it and stuff. Long story short, we tried that. We tried an app, and it was loading, and it popped up some stuff, but it wasn't really nothing. It said files, but it wasn't literally nothing. So I'm gonna have to take this as a loss. It sucks because like I'm so sad. I don't play about my footage. Like, it means everything to me. And like I said on my live, I said, you know, it's one thing for me and my kids first to experience this together as a family and have pictures and everything. That's great. But I also would have loved for you guys to come along with us. You know, this is part of my content that I would love to like put out and share with you guys. So it just really sucks that all that content is basically like gone, because that's memories, you know. So I just apologize, because I really want you guys to come along with me and my kids. And I also said we could always go back, sure, but it's not going to be the same like it was that day. Like everything that we did as a family for the very first time, going up a mountain, like the love that we have for each other, the quality time that we had for each other, the obstacles we had to face despite the weather. Like, it was really like an interesting time that we had, but also kind of scary in a way, because it's not like we just got caught out in the rain. No, we were on a mountain, literally going down a mountain. And we weren't even like, when we started going down, we weren't even halfway down. Like, we had to walk ways. Like, it wasn't like a quick 1-2 minute walk. Like, no, we was walking down that mountain in the rain for like a couple minutes. And I mean, that rain was pouring down hard. I'm talking big waterfalls, everything. We had to go down steps. We had to go down big rocks, in between rocks. If you've been to Stone Mountain, you know. And the crazy part about it is, as we're going down, we see some people walking up, but I feel like they're probably like used to experience, because also, if you don't know, Stone Mountain has different like amenities. Like, they have zip lining, they have laser park, they have a park, they have like so many different things. They have a campground. So maybe it's people that stay there on a campground, you know, maybe things of that nature, or maybe they're just used to it. They like walking in the rain up a mountain, you know, but that's their personal, like, you know, experience, and maybe what they want to do or do on a daily. But for me and my kids, that was just so different. And it literally just reminds me, like, wow, like, we really got to stick together, because you never know when something crazy or a life situation may happen, like a natural, like what would you do like in a natural disaster. So it kind of gave me those vibes, and just a whole nother level, you know, that I have for my kids, and just making sure we're okay. Thankful for the people around us. We weren't the only ones. We even see like other younger kids going more higher up than us on the mountain. So just imagine how far back they were behind us trying to get down. And even like one of the girls that were with like the guy that we were with, she even started crying because of it raining. She's like, I knew I shouldn't do this, all this stuff. And here I am, and him, and just someone was like, it's okay, we're almost there. Just keep trying to reassure the kids and stuff. But it was definitely an experience for sure. And at the end of the day, it was a nice little rainfall down on us because it was a hot day. But besides from that, like, I'm glad my kids did it. They did wonderful. Like, they did so good going up that hill. Like, I'm just really proud of both my boys, like, for sure. Definitely, I'm just so proud. I don't know if I said, but when I first got there, I had to pay $20 to enter into the park. And it's either a $40 pass, you could do like all year, I believe, or $20, but I just did $20. And they gave me a park booklet, like of a map and everything, and then like the ticket just to sit in my car. So that's pretty much it, all I have to say. Yeah, what an experience. Like I said, I wish I was with me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Show me some love by liking this video, hitting the push notification, subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.